Thank you a lot, Ramon Sanahuja, for coming to Oxford and participating in the Autumn Academy 2017. It was really interesting to listen to Barcelona's policies on irregular migration. Would you please sum up for us in key points what is the view of the City Council of Barcelona on irregular migrants?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say that we have summarized our expertise and experience of many years on policy on making possible irregular migrants to access services through official policy which has been approved by the government of the city, and which more or less stands that we will deliver and make accessible all municipal services to all residents, including, of course, migrants in irregular status. For example, the first objective of this measure is to be very proactive in the registering of irregular migrants in our local census or local registration, which enables everybody to have access, universal access to very basic services like education, like health, etc. Then we are also focusing our work on preventing lapse regularity, which is also harmful. It's a big problem for the people who falls in irregularity after being some years in regular status, and it's really harming the society. We are also advocating for other cities to follow our example, and also a specific measure on preventing irregulars to be interned in detention centers. We're providing some evidence of their rooting in our society, so they, in case of detention, they might not be interned in these detention centers and let free. And well, this is something that we'll start in November 1st.
Why is it so important for Barcelona to provide access to irregular migrants? And you said that the earliest you provide access to services, the better it is.
Yes, it's the history and the practical and experience, because our experience shows that most irregular migrants who come to our cities, who we don't control, we are not a government, state government, so people comes in and out. And we observe that these migrants at the end they stay and they have ways to get a residence permit. So if an irregular migrant today, it's the future regular migrant tomorrow, let's start integration and making life easy as soon as possible. So that's what we do. Also because of efficiency of the systems and not creating special doors and services only for irregular migrants, which is not very efficient and it's very expensive, because humanitarian reasons, because political will. There's many reasons why we are providing services and inclusion as soon as possible to everybody coming to our city. And finally, there's one thing that I think it's interesting. It's the legal status we provide. With the register, we provide a basic legal status, local legal status, which is the neighborhood. Everybody registered becomes a neighbor, and as a neighbor has rights. So this is quite interesting.
Thank you very much.